Every afternoon, as the sun begins to soften and the heat slowly releases its grip on the day, people drift towards the boulevard. Some arrive on foot, some on scooters. Some sit alone. Others gather in small groups, talking about work, family, life, or nothing important at all. By sunset, the waterfront becomes a collection of stories. And looking across the crowd, there's something interesting about a place like this. You can never quite tell who belongs here. The old man sitting on the seawall may have spent his entire life in this city. The foreigner sitting a few meters away may have arrived 20 years ago, or 20 days ago. From a distance, there is no difference. They're both simply watching the water, both quietly sharing the same moment. And that's what makes places like Dumaguete different from so many other cities. People don't just pass through here. Somehow they become part of it. Many arrive with no intention of staying. They come for a holiday, a diving trip, a visit to see friends, a break from the routine they've known for years. The plan is usually simple. Stay a little while, see the sights, enjoy the experience, then head home. At least that's the plan. Life, unfortunately, has never paid much attention to our plans. Because somewhere between the airport and the return flight, something begins to change. Not all at once, nothing dramatic. It's usually the small things. A conversation with a stranger, a favorite cafe discovered by accident, a friendly face that starts appearing often enough to become familiar, the feeling of walking down a street and realizing you recognize more people than you did a month ago. Little by little, the place starts becoming something more than a destination. It starts becoming part of your routine, and routine is a powerful thing. Before long, you know which bakery opens first. You know which tricycle drivers are likely to stop for a chat. You know where the best coffee is. You know which part of the boulevard catches the evening breeze. Without noticing it happen, you're no longer exploring the city. You're living in it. And that's usually the moment people realize something unexpected. What they were searching for wasn't necessarily the place itself. It was the feeling the place gave them. Back home, life often feels like a race with no finish line. Another deadline, another bill, another year passing faster than the one before. The days become full, but somehow feel empty at the same time. Many people don't even realize how exhausted they become until they finally slow down. Then they arrive somewhere like this, a place where people still stop and talk, where neighbors know each other's names, where an afternoon coffee isn't treated like a task that needs completing as efficiently as possible. And suddenly they remember something. Life was never supposed to feel like a constant emergency. Of course, nowhere is perfect. Spend enough time here and you'll discover that quickly enough. The traffic can test your patience. The power occasionally decides it would rather be somewhere else. The internet sometimes appears to be powered by optimism alone. But people stay anyway. Not because everything works perfectly, because perfection was never what they came looking for. What they found was something far more difficult to describe, a sense of belonging. Not ownership, not citizenship, not even permanence, just belonging. The feeling that when you walk through town, you are no longer a visitor observing life from the outside. You have become one of the people living it. And perhaps that's why so many who come here struggle to leave. Because after a while, home becomes a complicated word. Home is no longer just the place where you were born, or where your passport says you belong. It's every place that has shaped you, every place that changed you, every place that gave you a chapter worth remembering. As the sun disappears beyond the horizon and the lights begin to appear along the shoreline, the city settles into another evening. Families gather for dinner. Students head home. Workers finish another day. Visitors sit by the water and wonder how long they'll stay. And some of the people who once asked themselves that same question years ago simply smile. Because somewhere along the way, without ever planning it, they stopped being visitors and became part of the story.